Alright, so I did my project on the school shooting, specifically the Columbine High School shooting. So April 19th, 1999 is the date that changed the lives of many high school students in Littletown, Colorado. They watched as their classmates were shot and killed right in front of their face. Dylan Klebold and Eric Harris erupted into Columbine High School and began a mass shooting. While the students were quiet, shy kids who were seen as outcasts who had a major thought-out plan to shoot as many as possible. Many questions are still left unanswered. Following the shooting, there was one question everyone was asking. Why did they shoot who they shot? They shot people who were weaker than them, making them feel stronger. Aiming their guns at the sweet, kind-hearted people left many in shock. The peer structure of Columbine High was seen as inhumane, naming specific groups of people as outcasts or jocks, and they did not mix. Klebold and Harris aimed for athletes, girls who refused to be their girlfriends, and anyone in sight. There was a plan: blow up the school, run out, and never come back. Plan failed when the bomb did not go off, so they went for plan number 2. They started shooting outside and continued the rampage inside, knowing they would have to take their own lives. The plan was to kill the most people in the shortest amount of time, shooting anyone and everyone in sight. The first place they went was the library, knowing that there would be the most students there at this time. Harris and Klebold strategically placed the bombs under the athletes' table in the cafeteria in order to cause the most harm to athletes who were considered jocks or even predators. This woman's daughter, Kelly, was killed in the massacre. Take a moment to put yourself in the shoes of the woman in this. Feel her pain, feel her suffering, feel her devastation. Imagine all the questions flowing through her mind as she asked God, why? Why me? Why my daughter? Imagine you've sent your daughter to school that day without knowing that would be the last time you ever saw her. Feel her strength in overcoming this moment and moving forward with her life. Something none of us ever want to imagine, and hurts our hearts just to think about. Protect us, not guns. The simple phrase that was coming out of every student's mouth. These students are hurting. These students are in excruciating pain while trying to overcome the thought of never seeing the classmates again. These students never want to see another gun and need to see change. In order for them to recover, the government needs to show their support and help by making a change and stopping gun violence. The Columbine shooting was just the beginning of school shootings. It seems like this was the start of a ripple effect, and in some way, somehow, many other school shootings that took place since 1999 relate back to this. The 17-year-old who shot and killed many of his fellow classmates in Santa Fe, Texas, wore the same attire as the Columbine shooters, including a shirt saying, "Born to Kill," similar to Klebold and Harris, stating wrath and natural selection, as well as communist symbols on his coat, similar to the ones worn by the Columbine attackers' boots. 2012, the year 26 people were killed at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Connecticut by a 20-year-old who had compiled an enormous mass murder spreadsheet on the Columbine shooters, including a copy of the official investigation. Virginia Tech also faced a mass murder when 32 people were shot and killed by someone who called the Columbine shooters by their first name and described them as "we martyrs." You see what I mean here? It's a ripple effect of mass murders. Of course, there were different incidents before 1999, but we have seen a massive increase since then. On March 14, 2018, many students participated in the walkout in efforts to bring awareness for stricter gun laws as they walked out of class, creating a silent protest. They joined just a few days after the Parkland High School shooting occurred in Florida. As students continue to stand up for what has so greatly affected their lives, we will begin to see more and more change. Extremely encouraging and brave students stand up to make a change in their lives and continue to inspire more and more people every day. School shootings have been happening way too frequently and need to come to an end. Students coming together in a national walkout is just the beginning.